Let me ask you a simple question. Which option is more convenient? A city bus or an Uber? Flea market or Amazon? A library or Netflix? Prison or Planet Fitness? Every time in history, convenience wins. Not because it's cheaper, not because it's better, but because it removes friction. And once people experience convenience, they'll never go back. Before the internet became public in 1993, how did people actually find information? They needed a dentist or a lawyer or a local business. They didn't search. They asked family and friends. They opened the yellow pages. They read newspapers. You went to the library. You literally drove around the neighborhoods. It was slow. It was inefficient, but it was normal. Then the internet arrived and convenience won. But here's what most people don't understand. The internet made information convenient. AI makes execution convenient. This is the part people underestimate. AI doesn't just help you find answers. It does the work. It sources suppliers. It negotiates pricing. It writes emails. It manages workflows. It replaces manual effort. This isn't another software upgrade. This is labor upgrade. Most businesses don't fail because they're bad. They fail because they stay inconvenient for too long. Blockbuster, Kodak, Kmart, Radio Shack. They didn't ignore technology, they ignored convenience. Their competitors became easier to use, faster to operate, and cheaper to scale. And once that happens, there's no catching up. And here's the dangerous part. The gap between companies using AI and companies not using AI doesn't close. It widens. And eventually it becomes permanent. When your competitors can operate with 10 people and you need 50, the game is already over. Not because they're smarter, but because they're more convenient. Most companies sell AI tools. Most consultants sell PowerPoints. At ProCube, we install convenience. We design and deploy agentic AI systems that remove friction across your business. From sourcing, operations, workflows, decision-making, you don't manage the AI. The AI manages the work. That's the difference. So waiting feels safe, but waiting is the most expensive decision a business can make right now. We've seen processes that used to take days reduced into minutes. Teams that needed 10 people now need 3. Not because people were fired, but because friction was removed. That's what AI does when it's implemented correctly. Because while you wait, your competitors are installing convenience. They're moving faster, they're operating leaner, and they're compounding on this advantage. And that gap gets harder to close every single week. If convenience always wins, the only real question is, how long do you want to wait? Start with our AI readiness assessment. See where friction is costing you money, then decide if you want to remove it with us. Because in 2026, the most dangerous thing in a business can be staying inconvenient.